I was dying to ask you. So last night I had a dream. A friend of mine was eating a whole bunch of really delicious potato chips, but special chips that were really rich in calories. And in the dream, I said to her, "You shouldn't eat those, you know." And she looked at me. She goes, "You can eat whatever you want." I was like, what kind of dream is this? Because I asked for a dream to come on today. And I'm like, what the hell? Is this mean? Is this me telling me that I could have the chip truck on the way home today?
What? Well,
In my story in motion, do I get to eat chips?
well, let me propose a way of thinking about it. And
Okay. And then we'll talk later. Yeah.
yes, that is so. Instead of asking the question, "What does this mean?" One can ask the question, "What is happening?" or "What is the
Oh, what is
experience?"
happening?
Yes, so you get an storyline. And
Yes.
in your case, there is a character that loves to indulge and that loves to eat
Right.
chips and these delicious chips. And then and then there is you who is no, don't do that, don't do that. But the
Judging.
character has some arguments and feels it's okay. And I wonder then is, oh, it looks like these let's say these figures. You're
Right.
currently a little bit more, I think, identified with your you shouldn't do that, but the other one,
Right.
the other one is also active, and so you have this character
Right.
inside of you that loves to indulge and that has good reasons, and there is something to it. But the character is also the danger just to get out of hand, and you know that, so you say, "Hey, hey, don't do that." But how do you honor the fact that you have this character living in you that that loves to indulge,
Right.
and that might you so one way is don't do it, but then you get this tug of war. And so what other ways would there be that you can allow that character? Otherwise it goes in the shadow, right? If you
Right.
say
Exactly.
I don't want this, then you repress it, and then it jumps over you, and before you know, you have the chips that this character thinks would be delicious.
So this brings me to the idea that, and I'm glad you brought this up, that it's not about asking what does this mean, but you can say, what do I make it mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Right? It's like when a dream, rather than analyzing the pieces, it's like, what do I make it mean? What am I making this mean? So which character am I most identifying with? And both and I think that's my experience with dream work as well. It's like all the parts are meaningful. Okay, if you like this podcast and you want to see more, just click over here and you'll get to see more clips from this interview. If you just want to listen, well, if you click there, you'll listen to the entire interview, available to you on any one of your favorite podcast channels.